Okay guys, I'm back here again. I want to do a video on YouTube. Just YouTube as a moneymaker and as a hustle. YouTube is huge, man. I'm sorry. I have to have this computer on because I found this infographic that has a lot of information on there, but I'll close it when I get done with this real quick. What am I looking for here? Oh, 8.5% of internet users fall into the category of never checking YouTube. And then it goes up from there. Once per month, once a week, rarely, a few times a month. Every day is 21%. That's 21% of U.S. internet users. And 27.5% is a few times a week. So I don't even have to explain to you how huge that is. That is giant. It's also another one I saw on here was in 2012, 3 billion hours were watched. May 2012, and then August 2012, it was 4 billion. May 2013, it was 60 billion hours watched total. So, wow, that's hours too. So it's almost an hour per person in the entire world. That's like what YouTube is. Okay, and I saw another story here that caught my eye. It was about the future of YouTube and shit. Because YouTube it's popular. It's extremely popular. It's a way to get into the content if you've ever wanted to make TV your whole entire life and just always was a dream of yours to do that. You can sort of do that with YouTube. There's a lot of people are bitching that there's not a lot of money, but it's more of a quality. The quality of your subscribers is what you get more money for the ads. Like, I did the math. The top 1,000 channels, if you can become one of the top 1,000, which, you know, good luck on that, but if you can do that, your CPM, your cost per, if you just look at the public figures on what the average for the top 1,000, and they make like $23,000 a month on average off of 884,000 monthly views. So do the math on that. They're making like 28 bucks on every 1,000 clicks. And you don't just get to that. When you're some little pissant, they don't just do that for you. But and then they're still bitching that they're not making enough money because they're trying to make it all corporate. The thing about YouTube is it's hard. It's extremely hard. There is a very big need for content that's interesting and quality content that will keep viewers watching and get them on there, get them and keep them on there. But the thing is, a lot of people aren't producing. They don't know how to do it. There's not a set formula. That's the whole thing. That's why there's a shortage, because if there was some kind of set formula to doing it and making money, all the big television companies and production companies would have already jumped in this shit and been doing it. The thing is, it's hard for them because YouTube is more of like, they don't understand it, dude. They basically don't fucking understand it, is what it comes down to. So if you understand it and you know what YouTube is and you know what people are looking for on there and what you like watching on YouTube, and you know how to build your subscribers, how to like weed out the ones that you want, people who are into you and what you're saying. You need your retention numbers up. You need to have people that engage with your shit, where an advertiser actually it pays off for them to say, well, even if you're a small niche, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it pays to get into those niches and get a really devoted following that you do a lot of shit for your viewers. So obviously, as human beings, a lot of times they sort of feel an obligation. They kind of feel an obligation to kind of owe you something or whatever. So they don't mind watching the ads, and the ads are running on something that you're talking about, because you have to do subjects. You have to kind of just figure out what kind of subjects maybe I can do. Maybe some brands I wouldn't mind getting affiliated with, you know what I'm saying? Maybe try something like that, because I know it sucks to have to be sitting there selling shit, or like, oh, I'm sponsored by this and people are like, well, we don't really know what he says now, because he could be a shill for this company or whatever. And that's why it's really important to get out how maybe if YouTube viewers would express how they feel about certain brands, then those brands might be able to reach out to the content producer and get something going with that. You know what I'm saying? That would be a symbiotic relationship when it's already a brand that the creator is already down with, basically. So there you go, man. You just like, if people would just start hooking it up more like that, and where you don't mind pushing their products, then you can friggin' push them all day long. You're like, yeah, man, I love this. I'm excited about this brand. I actually use the brand. Or they made something and changed it to my specifications. Or maybe I at first wasn't, there was things about the brand I didn't like, but they actually worked with me and we made some changes on some products, and these are with my ideas. So I am down with this company now, you know, things like that. YouTube is huge. It has a huge potential. I was just talking about this the other day with somebody. Like, I don't even really like watching TV. Everybody's going over, if you have a choice between cable